Hi guys, it's Barl. I want to talk to you today about this new project I've started. I'm working on a little bit of a kill team. You see, I came with a idea for a homebrew spatial successor chapter recently. I've called them the Blutvargs, which is sort of roughly very badly translated Old Norse, meaning blood wolf or wolf blood. Sort of like to show that I've got the mostly red armor. I've kept the torso sort of a bony colour because it seems to be shown as sort of like the Sans Ceramite. I quite like the idea that maybe, you know, at the start of the Indomitus Crusade, they just wore, this bone white sort of ceramite, and then, they got covered in blood, maybe from lots of fighting, and then maybe they got stuck in really close. So I started painting more of their armor red, and that's where they got the name from. I've also followed up with the little face paint here, like that black and red. I don't know how well you can see that, but that's mirroring the pack markings. So this guy's an assessor, so he's using the battle line or Grey Hunter markings. So like say if he was a Reaver, he'd have grey and black instead, or a like an Inceptor, it would be yellow and red. So yeah, that's a little thing I've added in. I'm basing them on the sort of Varangians, roughly warleyes. Like their homeworld Antiochus is, sort of, well, it's like the Middle East, I suppose. Sort of like Turkey. Sort of like where the Byzantine Empire was. So that's sort of the environment. So that's kind of like the vibe I'm going for with these guys. I've actually got a blog on it over at Feed Me Games, just called Blutvarg, if you want to try that out. Like that's a great site to go on. It's like social media, but it's designed specifically for gamers. But you can blog, you can post. I've like just gone into it, but it's really good. So I'd give that a go. Check that out. Add me. We can all be friends on there. So as I add more guys to it, I'll keep showing you what I'm doing. My plan at the moment is maybe to buy 5 sort of Reavers and just have a couple of normal Reavers. I'm thinking I'm going to convert one up into an Eliminator because I've got some spare bits from Eliminators, and maybe if I buy the new Infiltrator set coming out, I'll have some bolt guns. I might build one up as an Infiltrator. They're called bolt guns. What are they called? I can't remember what they're called now. The infiltrator bolt guns and things like that. And hopefully incursors will come into Killteam, and I can maybe have an incursor in my set. I can imagine that being very effective in Killteam, being able to ignore cover. Badge fighting, obviously that rule carries through because obviously Killteam, the rules change a bit.